Hi, I'm Emily Baker and welcome to my YouTube channel, and I welcome you. I'm going to be doing this month's Perceptionary card reading, and I hope that you can join me. Let's have a look to see what card gets shuffled out for tonight. So here's my pack. Just going to give it a bit of a shuffle. Hope that you've been enjoying the monthly readings, and that you I don't know, maybe that you found them accurate, maybe you haven't, maybe you've seen other things in the cards that I haven't seen. So I'm just going to pick a card out. So the intention is about looking at April, seeing what April's going to bring. One card's just fallen out. Okay, that one. And sometimes, you never know, I may pick a card that I've already picked before. So let's have a quick look. And there we go. That's the card. Funnily enough, I saw that at the bottom when I held them up to you. Okay, so that's the card. I'm trying not to get. Oh, okay. Oh, I can. Oh, okay. I can see a couple of things. One is straight away. I can see a pig, like a boar's head. There's its snout there, an eye, ear, and ear. And I can also see cat's nose, eye, ear, and ear. So just have to point. Oh look down here as well. It almost looks like a sheep. So that could almost be like a fox and a sheep. Okay, sorry, getting distracted. I just want to choose which way round it's going to go. So I'm just having a look. See, I'm getting distracted again. I think I know which way it's going to go, actually. Oh, look, there's a seal's face. Oh, look, a little seal. Look, nose, eye, and eye. Look. See, I put it up closer to you, and you can just about see it. But also, it's changed. It's changed. Almost looks like a turtle's face there, but further back, it looks like a seal. Oh, lovely. Anyway, I haven't seen that before. Right, I think this is the way. Do I want it to go that way? Okay, I'm going to talk about that way in a minute. It's going to be this way. This way, because I've just seen so much stuff in it. So I'm looking at it as you're looking at it, straight on to the camera. I'm just going to check for the colours, actually. Okay, so this is a bit more muddier green from what I can see. And what else can I see? I don't see anything else. This is where I have to take my glasses off. It is bizarre. When you take your glasses off, you can see a whole bunch of other stuff. And, you know, it's like looking at it close up. So I'm just going to bring it a little bit closer. To when it's further away. It looks different when it's further away. So there's more detail appears, obviously. I'm not getting a generalized image. Now for me, April is very much about this kind of green, this kind of yellowy green. It's all about spring awakening, isn't it, April? It's all about everything bursting out. I mean, we can see it in the trees and in the hedgerows. You have a look over the distance, and the trees still haven't got their leaves by any stretch of the imagination, but they do have a kind of like a green tinge to them. And I was thinking, gosh, that's a lot of kind of algae, kind of moss, that's the word, algae's in the water, so sorry, but you have a lot of moss growing on the trees, and gosh, isn't that visible? But no, it's actually the young buds of the leaves coming through, and they're starting to be that vibrancy. So that vibrancy for me is about learning, you know, and it's about energy. This card has a lot of energy to it. But I also have to say, in seeing either the fox, the boarhead, or the cat is curious, isn't it? The cat's always kind of like a cheeky, playful thing. The fox is cunning or witty. It's always looking for the best deal, if you like. The boar's head, they're just stubborn. So I would say look out for all three of those aspects. Have a look about you being stubborn about something. Have a look at, and this energy is a strong energy. So you may be kind of digging your heels in about something and kind of go, no, I'm not going to do that. And, you know, the curiosity of being curious, but you kind of go, not too sure about that, not too sure. Or it may be a case that you're being like the wily fox and just kind of saying, yeah, I'm just going to hedge my bets. So have a look out for that energy in this month of April as well. So I do feel as though it always is. It's always this kind of, the sap is rising. The sap is rising. It's all coming together and it's all going to burst out, and soon we'll be singing Rodgers and Hammerstein's June bursting out all over. But have a look at this green here. This green for me, this is about, because it's kind of, okay, so this green here is coming across as being a bit blue in the video, but when I look at it, it's much more of a forest green. Thank you. I was trying to think. The colour of cars, you know, the classic colour car green. So yes, it's coming out as much more emeraldy. All right, so not so much blue that I can see. It's the filter, it's the camera's filters. So hence why I'm kind of going through it. And it's really important actually, because those colours you can interpret in a different way. And hence why I'm saying, well, actually, when I'm looking at the card, it's much more of a forest green. It's much more sheer forest. And then we have brown in between all of that, that earthy rootedness to it. So it's about wisdom. It's about being grounded. It's about saying, hang on a minute. All right, yes, we know the sap is rising. We know that you want to go 10,000 miles an hour. But we also know that you're sticking your heels in about something. But use your wisdom, use your knowledge, and kind of use what you have inside of you. What I keep on telling you, you have actually got all the answers. Me as a medium, all that I am doing is connecting to spirit. Okay, connecting to spirit to give you the answers that actually you probably already know. You just need me to validate it. And that's absolutely fine. Sometimes, not all of the time. But so yeah, so that's where I see this card. It's about wanting to run 10,000 miles, but just kind of going, actually, do I really want to? Do I really need to? Should I really run 10,000 miles? So just be aware of that. Your energy is going to be going absolutely berserk. And come off it. We've got Easter right at the very beginning, haven't we? So, you know, in a few days' time, we've got Easter, which is nice and early. It's not as early as it could be, which is really good. I don't like it being in March. It should be in April. Maybe it's because I'm Aries. But we have also, if you have a look at the planets at the moment, all the planets, everything is going into the Aries sign. And if you have a look, here we've got the ram here, if you like. You can see the back end of the ram or whatever. But I see the sheep. So we've got the sheep here, we've got the ram, we've got the fox, you know, we've got all of the elements going in. So if you're looking at Chinese, we've got the pig, we've got the cat, got the sheep. So, you know, we've got quite a few of the animals going on. But it's about that energy going in, but also using our wisdom, and we're going to be learning stuff. Stuff is going to still be coming out, and we're going to be learning things. And I think we're going to be learning about ourselves, our own wisdom, about let's not rush out into this 12th of April, hopefully, if all goes well, here in the UK, we come out of, well, I'm going to say UK, okay, in England, the unessential shops will be open, and close contact services will be open, and gyms will be open, and, you know, there'll be a lot more freedom going on. So it's kind of coming out of lockdown really gradually. So it's a case of having a look of how you're feeling about that. Is it a case of your anxiety is raising? Are you worried about things? Is it that you're wanting to rush out and go shopping? And, are we going to have lines at the shops? We're just going to let us in. Hairdressers are definitely going to have queues, and things like that. So, it's going to be one of those ones. April is going to be one of those months where we're finding our roots again. Really, if we're having a look at socially what's going to be happening, we're going to be working our way around things and seeing what's right, what's wrong. Are we liking it? At the moment, we can meet up in groups of 6 and stuff in someone's house and in the garden, blah blah blah. So yeah, so that's where I saw it there. Now, I said I wanted to have a look at it this way round as well, because I saw the seal face. Now the seal, I just went, oh, the seals. Seals are fun and curious. And again, it's in this green section, which is about our learning and about our wisdom. So it's, again, be curious about things. Relearn our stuff, but take it on the playful action. I want to kind of lift the mode. It's not to be taking it so heavily seriously, and don't be hard on yourself. Okay, just be gentle on yourself. If you find that you're going out and you're going out shopping and you suddenly kind of go, do you know what, there's too many people. If you don't need the stuff and it's not urgent, what about just doing it on another day? When you kind of go, okay, that's what it's going to be like. I've seen what it's like. Right, let me process that. Let me take that time to just process all the new people around, the children around, the shops around, the cars around. There's going to be a lot more activity mid-April here in England. And if that's where your anxiety levels, and people in Wales, maybe that's where you are already, Scotland as well. UK's got bizarre redefinitions of areas and opening times and things like that. So it is very much about be playful. Now, while I've just got it this way round, I'm just going to turn it that way, okay? Because I just suddenly spotted something and I went, ooh, that's interesting. Very interesting. Now, I can see an eye, a nose, a chin and a bit of a mouth, and there's the face going up around here, and that's the hat. See, very interesting. And then this is kind of like the ruff. So I want to go back to the Elizabethan period, really, almost kind of like a Shakespeare kind of hairstyle, sort of. But yes, okay, so you have to use your imagination, all right? But yeah, so see, put it close to, you can't really see, well, you may be able to see it, but you may be able to see different things. But yes, anyway, so I kind of, that's what I suddenly saw as a whole over that picture. And actually that almost, well, what did look like the sheep is now looking like a dove or a bird. And again, it's giving that lightness, that light, that flight, that energy going in. So there's a lot of energy in this card. But again, okay. Okay, man's face. And here, nose, a mouth open, eye, and an ear. So I don't know. To me, this almost, my first impression was a goat. Not a goat, a pig, sorry. A pig. Kind of almost laughing. So there's this energy, it's serious, but not too serious. It's energetic, but it's kind of just take your time. But it's also, look, just this part here. This part is really, really quite important. It is about just kind of pacing yourself, be kind to yourself, use the knowledge that you've gained over the past few months or weeks or over the year or however long it has been. So for me, that is April. It's not the card I was expecting to pull by any means of the imagination. I wasn't expecting to pull this one at all. So I'm just going to turn it around that way just quickly, just to see if there's anything there. Oh, sorry. Just as I turned around there, I kind of went, oh, of course it is. And you can kind of see it. Well, okay, I could see it. So rabbit's head, rabbit's here, really quite faint there, sorry. And then rabbit's bottom, rabbit's tail. So again, it's kind of like, oh, Easter bunny on the gentleman's head. But it also could be like a cartoon character of an angel with the wings and things like that as well. So these cards always do surprise me because other things pop out. So I've looked at it that way as well. Let me just pull it that way just very quickly. I can't get rid of that man's face now, and I can't even yes, it was that way around, wasn't it? So yes, I can still see the cat and the ears and the sheep there, and in fact I can see some faces coming out of here as well. So for me, those faces coming out there is about your knowledge. It's about what you have learned, what you have gained, what knowledge, what facets of yourself are you going to draw upon to move forward in the month of April. So again, have a listen to astrologers or whatever, but for me, this is what I feel for April. Lots of energy, but use your inner wisdom, use what you have learned to find what is the right path for you. There's going to be lots of changes coming up. There's going to be times when you're going to find it hard, and I'm not going to deny it. It's going to be hard. And those brown bits are going to tell you that it's going to be hard, because just think of wood. Okay, just have a think of wood. It's not exactly the easiest pliable thing that you can just knock in and make a dent in easily, putting aside pine and stuff, which is a very soft wood, but a lot of wood is actually hard. It covers a lot of our furniture, builds our houses. We have beautiful trees that last for thousands of years. I'm just thinking of yew trees. Wood is one of those staple things that is very solid, it's very grounding. But when you hit it and you're going at 100 miles an hour, you know that you've hit a tree. Just ask any roadside accident investigator. They will tell you that the tree is going to win. You're not, but the tree is going to win. And that's why I'm saying, yes, you're wanting to go 10,000 miles an hour, but just be aware that it may be time for you to bring out the fox, bring it out and just kind of go, okay, let's just pace ourselves. Be the stubborn boar and just kind of dig your heels in from time to time. And you may need to do that. Just to pace yourself, just to kind of gather your thoughts around. If you kind of find things overwhelming, please be kind to yourself. Don't feel like if your cupboards are bare and whatever, is there someone who can go shopping for you to cover those essentials and then you can go out on another day? Please be kind to yourself. Please don't feel like you have to go out on that day. If you need to go out and you go out and you find that it's overwhelming, then you can come home. That's okay. That's all right. It's okay. Some people will be absolutely jumping all over the place, and some people are going to find it stressful. And it's to those people who I will say, in fact, to both groups, okay, because even if you're jumping up and down for joy or whatever, you're still going to find that your stress is at a different level as well. So just be kind to yourself. The energy is rising. It's going to be a strong energy, but you're going to be strong. All right, you are strong. You've got that wisdom to carry that strength forward. And I know we're kind of going, oh gosh, how much more? But just be strong. Just be strong. It's going to be okay. I just feel as though just these extra bits and pieces here to help you sustain yourself to keep on going, okay? And then I'm just going to quickly turn it around, see if there's anything else. Like I say, if you do see anything in the cards, please let me know. I'd be fascinated to know what you do see. And I've really enjoyed it. So I hope you have a lovely Easter is coming up. So enjoy Easter. Have lovely lots of eggs and cakes and whatever. Hopefully you get to see your family and meet up with some friends and things like that. So do take care. Be kind to yourself. Be aware that you've got the knowledge. Just, if you have to take time out, take time out. Take care, and I'll see you next month. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.